Hello, 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 everybody, and happy 4th of July to y'all. Thank you for being here. Hello, Sean. I don't know if you're still here, girl, but I hope you are. I hope you're having a wonderful 4th of July. I was going to go on a little earlier today because I know that people may have festivities, but I also figured why not go on for people who may not have festivities, such as myself this evening. Although I might go down to the beach and look at the fireworks later on as the sun goes down. And yes, I am back. I was gone for a few days, but now I am back and I shall be back to my regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, just left for a couple days in the mountains for a little refresher. And today we are using the classic modern witch tarot deck by Lisa Sturl that I've had for years and years and years. You have an interview in an hour. Oh, wow. On the 4th of July? Wow, that's really cool. Congratulations, Sean, on getting an interview, and I wish you all the very best on your interview. I'm sure you'll nail it and do great. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Is this like a different kind of work than you normally do, or is it like what you normally do for a living, or are you kind of doing a shift? A lot of people are shifting these days. It's a good time for it. That's what we're doing. Got my Tamagotchi. I've been taking dutiful care of it all weekend. And he is all right. Jessica, how are you doing, love? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I just got back from a little trip, my favorite place up in the mountains, and I'm doing great. How are you? Happy 4th of July to you, girl. Happy 4th. That is good to hear. Wait, so have you already moved to Vegas, or is that on the way? You officially moved! Oh, well, welcome back, Jessica. Yay! Oh, that's so exciting. That is so exciting. And thank you very much, Philomena, for your donation, love. I am so happy for you, Jessica. You got there 2 days ago. That is so legit. I am so happy for you. Things are going to be awesome. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I gotta come visit you, quite frankly. You should come visit me. Conversely, come out to California. I don't know how long it's been since you... Oh, no! You weren't even in California somewhat recently, but you were in Southern California. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you, Miss Jessica. Things are finally happening. Yeah, I was talking to someone about that the other day. The last time I was in Vegas was right around the time things were starting to loosen up during COVID. January of 2021 was when I went. Yeah, so it was a little crazy. So I want to go back when it's not so scary. I feel like everywhere in the world was kind of scary around that time. So I need to go back when everything is all back to normal. Miss Philomena, thank you so much again for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the beautiful chat. Thank you. Yeah, Jessica, you should. There's so much to do here. We have, I mean, I'm going to Monterey in a couple of weeks. I haven't been to Monterey in years. I have a job down there. Um, and we got everything. We got mountains, we got ocean, we got cold oceans, that's for sure. And today we are using the Modern Witch deck, the trusty, tried and true. Oh, hello! Hi! And we have a little buddy. Come to say hi. Hi, little friend. How you doing? Good. Oh, you're so cute. All right. So a guy at your work named Jacob. Girl, please keep it down. A guy at work named Jacob F keeps staring at me, but he's married and he's got a ring on his finger. Okay, so what do you want me to ask? You want me to ask what his thoughts and feelings, intentions are, or just what's going on with him? We also received a donation from beautiful Jessica. Thank you so much, sweet Jessica. Let me add you real quickly here. Why does he keep staring? Okay. I think I know the answer, but let's see if there's a deeper thing going on here. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep staring at Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? universe, masters, and spirit guides, why does Jacob keep on staring at Philomena? Two of Wands reversed. The Moon. King of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. And King of Swords reversed. Yeah, he's definitely married. As you know, you see he has a ring on his finger. He may have even said, you may have even heard from other people. But he is in the dark in this marriage. He's very, very unhappy, which I expected to see. If somebody has a wandering eye when they're married, usually is indicative. I mean, it's okay to find other people attractive, but to continually stare at someone, that's this Two of Wands reverse energy. He's in an unhappy marriage, Philomena. So he is looking. I don't think he has any intentions of leaving this marriage, I will say, at least not in the near future. With this being revert, if this was upright, I'd say, yeah, he's definitely on his way to looking, like, to moving on. He's unhappy in this connection, so he does have a wandering eye, and that eye is wandering towards you. But in terms of him being serious about anything, there's nothing serious here. This is really a daydream. This is really a fantasy with this Moon card. But he's very, King of Pentacles reversed, King of Swords reversed, is a very unhappy husband. It's not a fully functioning marriage by any means. And he feels that there's a lot of aspects of it that are very unfair. Hello, Deb. How are you doing? Happy 4th. And he feels that there's a lot of aspects of it that are unfair, that are unstable, and he feels like it's losing its value. But he is, I wouldn't be surprised if he has kids, because there's something that's intrinsically binding him to this marriage that he's very unhappy in. But you are definitely a source of daydream material for him. Like, wouldn't it be nice if I could be with someone else? Like, he fantasizes about that a lot. But I don't see it going much further than fantasy here. I think he's really, really stuck when it comes to this marriage here. He has a son. Yeah, I think that's what's really keeping him. And because I was just thinking, because there's nothing happy about this marriage. There's nothing stable about it. There's nothing enjoyable about it. He's not happy. So yeah, that was just kind of what I figured was, okay, what would keep someone in a marriage if they're so deeply unhappy? Kids, a kiddo. So yeah, you are his fantasy. You are his dream. I don't think he has others. I think that he's got his eye on you, but at the same time, it's like, it is a fantasy. Okay, we work together and I see him always looking at me, and I told him you are married. Yeah. Yeah. No, it is very real. This dream he has of you. And yeah, you're right to tell him that. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's deeply interested in you. Yeah, he dreams about, like, to the point where I will tell you, he probably dreams about you, like, IRL. Like, when he goes to sleep, he dreams of you. He thinks about you a lot. But he is really stuck right now. And those are also father cards too, King of Pentacles and King of Swords. It's like he's got to be there as a dad. But his wife, it makes him so unhappy. So I don't know what's going to go on there. I don't know if he's actually going to. We'll see. Well, I guess we'll see how things go. If you guys really get to know each other, he may end up jumping ship. Who knows? There's good chemistry between the two of you. But right now, he's really stuck. So that is what I see for you, Philomena. Thank you very much for your donation, and I hope I brought you clarity to that situation. And there goes my other kitty cat. Hello. Hello, brother. How you doing? Got two little brothers here. There's the other one. Hi. Oh, oh. Hi, honey. All right, Miss Jessica. Thank you for your donation, Jessica. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Oh, you're all good, Jessica. You're all good, girl. Can you look into if I'll still get an in-person from that job? They said I would, but haven't called yet. Yeah, the one, was this the job at St. Jude's? All right, honeyman. Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still get an in-person interview from St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still be getting an in-person interview with St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still get an in-person interview with St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still be getting an in-person interview at St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still be getting an in-person interview at St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still be getting an in-person interview at St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still be getting an in-person interview at St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still be getting an in-person interview at St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still be getting an in-person interview at St. Jude's? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Jessica still be getting an in-person interview at St. Jude's? How long has it been, Miss Jessica, since they said they were going to reach out to you? Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles reversed, and Six of Swords. You will be hearing from them. Eight of Wands, yes, that is a message. That is something that they want to impart to you. You will be hearing from them. Will you be getting this in-person interview? Okay, now I'm getting a similar message to, I believe the message, if I'm remembering correctly, when I read for you about this job, I said it was going to be very competitive, that there was someone, like one or two other people that were also very, very qualified for this job. I'm not saying that you're not, obviously you very much are, but it's competitive. These people almost have almost identical resumes to you and backgrounds. And so it's been very difficult for them to make a decision here with this Three of Pentacles reversed. I believe I told you that I wasn't so sure that you were going to get this job, but I was almost positive that they were going to keep your information and reach out to you for another position that's going to open up. And that's a similar that's similar energy that I'm getting now here with this Three of Pentacles reversed and Six of Swords. Is they've had to move on. I think they've had to pick another candidate, and it's been very, very difficult for them. Because they know that there's a perfect spot for you with this Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles don't lie. I think there's something better for you that they want to provide for you, that they want to offer to you. I think this, with this Six of Swords, I think they've gone a different direction. But this Ten of Pentacles, I mean, especially when we're talking work and we've got the Ten of Pentacles right in the center, there's something to still be gained. There's two, I'm going to conclude this with two things. There's not only something that to be gained from St. Jude's that they're going to offer to you, because you are very much still on their mind with deliberations. And they've definitely got something to say to you with this Eight of Wands. That's definitely a strong message. I sure hope so. I need health insurance. Do you have health insurance in Tennessee? It would be a real pain. It'd be a real schlep, but would it be possible to get your prenatal care and postnatal care if things didn't work out in Tennessee? Like, when I say not work out, I mean, until you left your job. Gotcha. That would make sense, yeah. I truly believe that you're going to find something, even if it's not with St. Jude, because this St. Jude, I really like them. I really like their energy, and they believe you would be a wonderful fit for this other job. This is really sincerely, it's weird I'm getting this from both readings. So now I have to double down on it. But this other job, this other position, I don't know when it's going to be available. You know, that's the thing. Like this new position that they think you're perfect for may be available in like 3 months or something, and then you don't really. I wouldn't want to wait 3 months. You know, healthcare is the reason why I don't live in Europe. Like it's a really difficult one. It's a really difficult one to navigate that. But I really feel that you're going to find something very, very soon. I was going to say, I know you're continuing to look. You're a super aggressive searcher, seeker, job seeker. You've got that Sagittarian, no time wasted at all energy. Sagittarians don't waste a minute of their life or their time. You know, I absolutely believe you'll find something. Yeah. Like I said, my only concern with this other position that I think they have for you is that they may be like creating it maybe in the works, and then I don't want you waiting, months, you know what I mean? But it's all up to you. But I definitely think there's lots of good things out there for you. And Vegas is huge. You know, I don't know if you've got a car, if you're going to be driving, but Vegas is huge, and there's a lot, I would say, possibly more opportunities than where you were in the past. I could be incorrect, but I certainly hope there are. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's not your energy. That's not your energy. And if they want, if they want to keep your information, say you do find something in the meantime, and then St. Jude's calls you up, like in August or something, and says, we've got this great job for you, you can always hop over to them then, you know. I think they really, really like you. I really do. They just want the perfect fit for you and for them. I've also thought about being teaching at college, especially if I can do it remotely. Yes, that's a really good idea, love, because you have your master's, right? I know you have your master's. Do you have your master's in licensed social work? You got a master's, you can teach college. Yeah, you could teach at any college. Like, you know, I've been thinking about getting my master's in English to teach at colleges. Human services counseling, yeah. I mean, when I was in college, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, I want to be up there in the pulpit teaching, you know? And if you could do it remotely, that's a dream. Human services counseling, yeah, you could teach that in college for sure. And dare I say, would it pay more if you were teaching? Dare I say it would definitely, I think it would be a lot easier on your empathic soul teaching as opposed to being in the field. I saw a psych teaching position on the drive over. I meant to apply for that when I got here. Just been busy. I'm sure you've been crazy busy. I'm sure you've been crazy busy getting everything unpacked and everything. Apply to that, and you're pregnant on top of everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I keep that you and Peanut in mind all the time. I keep in mind that I'm talking to two people that whenever I talk to you, yeah, no, it's a lot. You've got all the hormones going on. You've got it. Yeah, it's tough. I can imagine that it's a lot right now. But when you do get a moment of respite and focus, I would apply to that teaching job. That sounds really, yeah, sounds really chill and really rewarding at the same time. But if you could do it remote, like that's great. Yeah, yeah, and again, I think that teaching might be easier than doing hands-on work. That I know is emotionally taxing. Um, oh, I could so see you being a professor somewhere, an instructor at a college. Yeah, I love that for you. Definitely when you're not so busy, when you've got, because that's the other thing too, is applying for jobs. You can't do it when your mind is, at least not me, when my mind is all frazzled and I'm doing 1,000 things. I want to be really focused and locked in when you're applying for something. So when you get that time and space, definitely, I would definitely do that. I can't tell you what to do, but it sounds good. It sounds really good. You're so welcome, Jessica. You are so welcome. And thank you for being here. If you have a second, I can tell you a story. It's a sad, I don't know why I want to tell this story to you, but I'm so torn. Okay, so I went up to the mountains over the past 4 days, my favorite little spot, and it was blisteringly hot. And I'm walking up a hill, and there's these carports, and then there's like the little yurts and domes where I stay. And I'm walking towards it from the pool area, and I see this little like creature, like about like this big, just bobbing up and down. I'm like, oh my god, no, it's a little baby bird. And I went over towards it. And my mom told me, don't ever touch abandoned baby animals because their parents probably won't touch them again. So I didn't touch it, but I knew that the bird wouldn't. The mama bird is, it's not like a cat. She can't just like grab it by the neck and bring it back in the nest. So I'm like looking over this bird, just like trying to like give him nice words and comfort him. I don't know what to do. Put water in a bottle cap. I don't know if they know how to drink like that. So basically, I had to just let these two birds die. Oh, that was the other thing. So I'm taking care of him, and bam, another bird falls down from this nest that was up in the carport. And I really wanted to like grab the maintenance people and like ask them what they would do. All I guess I could have done in that situation would be to have asked for a ladder and to ask to like if I could put the birds back in the nest, which was way up high. But they wouldn't have allowed that. That would have been too much of a risk. Maybe they would have done it. I don't know. But it breaks my heart. It broke my heart that I had to just abandon these two baby birds. It's some like if that had happened like here at my house, I would have done something about it. I would have gotten a ladder, blah 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 blah. But I didn't have the resources. I didn't know what to do. Although anyway, I will say the last day I was there, I went to they have an altar, and I went to the altar to go pay my respects and everything, and I found this. right on the floor. And I don't know how a bird's feather would have landed there because it's all like shaded and covered. But I don't know. I'm hoping it was just a sign that I did my best. Really, I mean, I guess I didn't do my best. If I would have done my best, I would have talked to the people working there. But I don't know if they would have done anything. Because I'm sure they see that kind of stuff all the time. Last time I was there, one of my favorite girls who works there found a little baby squirrel. She took it to a sanctuary. She ended up driving it to a sanctuary. But little baby birds, I mean, like I said, the mom isn't going to fly down and get them. You got to put them back in the nest. It was just awful. I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out, Jessica. But it's been on my mind. I've got my Tamagotchi. Girl, I bought a Tamagotchi off eBay. You know what? I just wanted to get in touch with my 11-year-old self, so I got myself found it for like $15 on eBay, brand new. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Got a little Tamagotchi. So I'm taking care of this Tamagotchi, and like, bam, like an actual baby bird falls down from the sky. I'm just like, is this a joke? Is this some message from God? I don't know. I was trying to see if there's some message in this. Is it like life is just so fragile? Nature is really, especially you see it a lot in the summertime, how nature is just such a cruel beast. See it a lot when I was living with my folks, like, you know, swans annihilating geese. Can't do anything about it. Ugh, nature. It is. She's a cruel beast. And we just received a donation from someone. I don't know who you are. But thank you so much. Please let me know in the chat what your username is, and we can get right on into your reading. Yeah, that was heavy for me, Jessica. And I didn't go back to see their fate because I knew what their fate was. Wouldn't be surprised if the other one got ran over by a car. I almost was like, do I just put them out of their misery here? Because they're going to die. Like, how am I going to, what am I going to do? I'm not going to kill, I can't kill a baby bird. It was a mess. It was a mess. I was so upset. Didn't know what to do. That's a tough one there. So if you just made a donation, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just let me know. Oh no, is that what happened? One sec, everybody. I might not be getting my chat. What's happening here? No, it's not. Okay. All right, so yeah, if you made a donation, please let me know. I'm gonna quickly check on my Tamagotchi, see if he's all right. He's all good. I hope he transforms into something cute. The better you take care of your Tamagotchi, literally the cuter they are. There's like, I think there's 6 or 7 different creatures they can turn into, and only one of them is really cute in my opinion. They're all kind of weird, like snake looking. But if you take really, really good care of it, you can get that. And there's also a secret character too. It looks like a little old man with legs if you keep it for like more than 29 days. I'm gonna really challenge myself with this Tamagotchi. Who else had a Tamagotchi when they were kids? Or a Gigapet or a Digipet? This is my jam. And then I remember one summer when I was like 14 or 15, I found it in my room and I put new batteries in it. Started that up again. So yeah, if you made a donation, please let me know what your name is and we can get right on into your reading. Thank you. And I'm actually going to go upstairs and grab something to drink. There she is. It's Trisha Moore. Thank you so much for your donation, Trisha Moore. Let me go ahead and add you here. A little bit of tea. Okay, go away, Shuko. Hi, Trisha. Thank you so much for your donation. Deb, you just donated for a full. You sure did, and I didn't even see it. Thank you so much, Deb. CashApp's been a little weird lately with the notifications. All right. Trisha, what is your sign? And what is Chad's sign? What are my ex's Chad's true intentions with me? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Chad's true intentions towards Trisha? You're a Taurus and Chad is a Capricorn. Thank you, Trisha. As true intentions, we have the Empress, Strength reversed, 9 of Cups, 10 of Wands reversed, and 2 of Pentacles. His intentions are it's interesting. We do have Strength reversed. I do like this Empress energy here. 9 of Cups, though. I'd rather see 10 of Cups for this situation. 9 of Cups is satisfaction, but there's something a little petulant about the satisfaction. It's kind of like self-serving satisfaction. I will say there's a lot of sexual tension with this 10 of Wands reverse. Huge amount of sexual tension with him that I believe he wants to release with you, if you catch my drift. He wants to get physical. If you guys have not already, I know he's your ex, so I know you guys have probably already been physical together, but I think he wants that again with you. He doesn't have a whole lot of resilience or stamina when it comes to being forthright. We still, because I had strong feelings he was cheating on you. Okay, I usually give the bad news and then the good news, like a little like cherry on top, but I have to get to this 2 of Pentacles, and I was just going to say this 2 of Pentacles energy I don't like. 2 of Pentacles, for me, I know a lot of people find the 3 of Cups to be a third party card. 2 of Pentacles to me is very much a third party card. Trying to balance you or balance someone into his life when there's somebody else there. Either he's not completely single right now, or he doesn't have intentions of being fully faithful. That is a problem with him, I think. I think that your intuition served you. I think that I wouldn't be surprised with this energy that I'm getting from him. Let's look into your next question here. If I get back with him, will he be faithful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. If Trisha gets back with Chad, will he be faithful towards her? Oh, thank you so much. We just received a donation from Miss Wendy, I believe. Yes, Miss Wendy. Thank you so much, love. Let me add you to the list here. Okay, let's see, Miss Trisha. 8 of Cups reversed, 5 of Wands, the Lovers reversed, the Fool, and Judgment. I don't sense faithfulness from this man. I don't sense faithfulness from Chad. The Lovers reversed right in the center. That to me is most definitely a sign of not being fully committed to commitment, to physical commitment and solidarity. Can my third question actually be, was our relationship fake because he knew that was what I wanted so he could continue to keep sleeping with me? Oh, I've seen that happen. Yeah, I've seen that happen a lot, Trisha, where guys will just say they know what the woman wants, so they'll say, okay, I'll give you, A, B, C, and D, and they're in it for the fun. That was that 9 of Cups energy that I got in your last reading. It's like he's in it for the fun of it. He's not emotionally mature man. I do not sense emotional maturity from him. I don't know how old he actually is, and you don't need to tell me. But I don't sense emotional maturity. That was a big one I got from that last reading we did. He strikes me as somewhat of a narcissist, if he's being fake like this. 5 of Wands is conflict, my love. 5 of Wands is continued conflict. 8 of Cups reversed is not being able to move forward from problems that were present in the past. The only card I'm liking here is the Fool, which is the beginning of a new journey. But I feel like if you did start a new journey with him, it would end up in serious pain. Truths would definitely be revealed with this Judgment card. So I think that you would definitely be very brave to to move into a relationship with him, especially with your intuition and what I'm telling you here, what you've picked up from him. I feel that if you did give it a go, yeah, I feel like a lot of hurtful, real truths would be revealed here. Yeah, let's ask your third question that way, because he strikes me as that kind of guy. I've seen it once. I've seen it multiple times. Shit, I wouldn't be, honestly, I believe it's happened to me in my life too. Let's see, angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Trisha and Chad, how should I ask this? Was Chad being, was Chad lying to Trish about what he could give her when they were dating? Angels, messengers, and spirits. Was Chad being false and lying to Trish about what he would give her in the relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Did Chad lie about the promises towards Trish in the relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Did Chad lie about the promises he made in him and Trish's relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Did Chad lie about the promises he made in him and Trish's relationship. His messengers and spirit guides, did Chad lie about the promises he made in him and Trish's relationship? Ancient messengers and spirit guides, did Chad lie about the promises he initially made in him and Trish's relationship? Ancient messengers and spirit guides, did Chad initially lie about promises he made to Trish at the beginning of their relationship? Ancient messengers and spirit guides, did Chad lie to Trish at the beginning of their relationship? Ancient messengers and spirit guides, did Chad lie about the promises he was making to Trish at the beginning of their relationship? And he's a Capricorn. They've always got a fear. They often have. They can be hard to tie down. They've got a real fear of falling. They're goats, right? The Capricorn's the goat, and he plods along the mountain, and he climbs really, really high. And because he climbs so high on the mountain, they often have a fear of being vulnerable and fully letting go and fully opening themselves up in love. But let's see what we have here. We have the Hierophant reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, Page of Swords, King of Swords reversed, and 9 of Wands reversed. Wow. The Hierophant reversed, 100%. I would say that's a huge thing for me to say. I always give everyone the benefit of the doubt. And I don't even think I think you might be even new to my channel, or maybe I gave you a reading a while ago, but I'm not familiar with your situation or anything like that. I'm not pulling on any energies that I may have gotten in the past. This is just what I'm seeing right here is this man lied. King of Swords reversed is a liar. The Hierophant reversed is most certainly a liar. And furthermore, with the Hierophant reversed is also someone who breaks taboos in anything in their life. And if we're asking about the initial onset of your relationship, yeah, he did have intentions of breaking taboos. He lied. He tried to find out, he gleaned all the knowledge he could with his Page of Swords as to what you would want in a connection, and he used that to his advantage. Oh, I would not go back to this man if I were you. I can't tell you what to do, but my strongest advice would be to stay clear from this guy, because I think he's a narcissist. I think he's a liar. I think he's very, very emotionally immature. He does not have the stamina, nor does he care to have the stamina or the emotional resiliency and vulnerability to be in a true, committed, consistent romantic connection. And he got what he wanted physically without putting in the work, the time, the effort, the things that you actually wanted with this Knight of Wands reversed. It's a misuse of desire and taking advantage of desire that people have for you. And that, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I don't throw around the narcissist word very often, but this, to me, everything you're telling me, everything I'm reading, and the energies is very much narcissistic energy. Like you said, was this all a lie at the beginning? And I'll tell you, narcissists do that. And I picked up on that with the first reading I did for you. I was just like, I'm getting insincere and emotionally immature energy from him that you don't deserve. You deserve much, much better, Trish. You know what you want. That's a blessing. You know exactly what you want. And, and if he can't provide that for you, he can go kick rocks, honestly. I know that's easier said than done, especially when you still have residual feelings for someone, but I am really concerned about this guy. And his full intentions towards you and towards any woman in general. I don't think he should be in a relationship unless he wants to just be with someone who's happy with his physical, because he's not in it for the long haul, I feel. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Miss Trisha. Thank you very much for your donation. I hope I brought you clarity to a tough situation. And I hope I didn't sound too harsh with it either, because that can be really hard to impart that information. It's tough, and it's hard to hear it too, but the truth will always set you free, my love. Thank you so much again. Deb, thank you very much for your donation. Deb, please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Oh, Deb. Great, you're here, love. Thank you. So did you actually, I'm looking at your donation, did you actually want 2 5-card readings or did you want a 10-card reading? And happy 4th of July to you, my darling. What are Barry's current what is Barry's current energy towards me after reconnecting and following me on social media? Oh, you said 1 full. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. All right, let's get into the card cam. All right. And I'm sorry, hon, what's your sign again? And what's Barry's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Barry's current energies towards Deb after their reconnection? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Barry's energies towards Deb since they've reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Barry's energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is Barry's energy towards Deb since they've reconnected? Virgo, oh yeah, Virgo and Scorpio. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Barry's energies towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Barry's current energy towards Deb since they reconnected? Hey, J Moon. Happy 4th of July to you, honey. Do I do general health reads? I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I don't. I can't do anything medical or legal. I'm sorry, my love. You're nervous, Deb? Girl, I kind of am too. I don't know. I will say, Deb, as I was shuffling, the cards were flying out of my hands. And that's usually a sign, I've heard from other tarot readers, that's usually a sign that you're on that person's mind right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Knight of Swords here. Let's see what we got. We got the Three of Wands reversed, the Hermit. Yeah, he's definitely checking you out on social media. 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, 6 of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles reversed, and King of Cups. Interesting. Okay, I definitely see that you said you reconnected and he started following you on social media. I see that with this Hermit card, and the Hermit card in this deck is actually quite literal if you want to look at the art here. She's actually looking in her laptop. He's watching your moves very, very closely on social media. And dare I say, I don't want to say they make him jealous. I'm not seeing jealousy here, but looking at your social media makes him a little unhappy. Don't know what that means. You can derive that and figure that out however you want to. But it's like the things that he does see on social media, he's not thrilled about. Maybe it's the fact that he's not with you on your social media. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but it does kind of feel like that kind of energy with the 4. Yeah, with this 4, it's like he's left out. And he like, trust and believe, girl. If he's probably like looking at your socials like right now. He is impatient. There's an energy of impatience with this 3 of Wands reversed, but there's also an energy of feeling similar to this, feeling like he's lost out in some way. Your content is pretty much positive. Sometimes people don't, even if they really like the person, Aina Kainahara, oftentimes people don't like to see people doing well. And if you're I always tell them, like, if you're that kind of person where you don't like seeing someone in your life doing well, you've really got to rethink your life. I don't know, especially if it's someone that you really care about. I mean, I understand feeling jealous and stuff like that, but use that. One of my clients once told me something that I will always repeat. She said, jealousy is inevitable for us as humans to feel jealousy, and it sucks. It's a gross feeling. Use that jealousy or whatever, this like thwarted feeling. He should be using that energy as a compass to navigate what he wants in his life. And maybe that is what he's doing in a way. He hides it good. Yeah. Well, hermit energy. It's not like he doesn't want to see you doing well. It's that he's not a part of you doing well. And as I tell a lot of my clients too, if he's an ex of yours, that usually drives exes insane. A lot of them, if they're like seeing your ex do very, very well without you, I don't want to say it's the best revenge, because we're not in revenge mode here. He's a past love interest. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it's not quite like that. Okay. So he's a past love interest. I don't like this Five of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. I do feel like he has emotionally moved away. He has emotionally moved on with the Six of Swords, but it's like he keeps on coming back. There's something that keeps him, the moment he emotionally turns away, he comes back. And right now he's feeling, very left out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles. And wondering if you have space. I think he's wondering if you have space in your life for him. And I will also say that the energy I'm also getting from him is very insecure energy. Wondering if this would work out well, if it would work again. I'm wondering that, girl. That's what I'm wondering, if he's got some idea, maybe he thinks that you're not single. I asked you about him a few weeks ago, and he's the one that was purposely holding back and was insecure. Okay. Interesting. I didn't remember that, but now that you've jogged my memory, that's very interesting that I picked up on that then. I still pick up on that now. Like, how would I be able to fit into her life? I sure hope I could, because there's definitely an energy of wanting to be a part of your life, wanting to be closer to you, but also feeling like, nah, there's no way. I'm just not good enough. I think I screwed things up too much in the past. For whatever reason. I know you said he was. I'm getting to the next part at the end, girl. I know. We haven't even gotten to this yet, because this is why I'm so, like, I'm seeing all this negative ass energy, which is just his insecurities, because he wants to hold your hand in love. Even though it hurts him sometimes to see your social media, I think just you guys are talking, right, beyond social media. I think it really has uplifted his spirits and balanced him out more emotionally. And I think this King of Cups is also a desire to be your King of Cups, to hold your hand in love. Yeah, no, I saved the best for last, girl. Yeah. If he can get past all this insecurity, feeling like he lost, feeling like he's left out in the cold, but he's not. Feeling like he may not work, wondering if he could work things out, feeling just like a lack of security, but so deeply wanting you. Like, that energy I feel very strongly, but I also really feel strongly again the insecurities. And I know it was just a crush. You guys didn't actually date. But he had a crush on you, and he knew you liked him a lot, but he didn't go forth with it. And now he's like, okay, well, Am I gonna be able to go forth with this now? I think in the past those insecurities were still there. I think they're getting better, but damn if I'm sure he hides this all very well, because there's nothing less attractive. I was just gonna say, girl, it's crazy because he comes off like so confident and self-assured. I was just gonna say there's nothing less attractive, we all know this, than someone who's insecure. And I know you find this guy attractive, so there's no way he could come off as insecure. Wait, how did he know when I didn't act like I liked him? He picked up on something. I don't know, maybe he goes to tarot readers. That's a possibility, but he picked up on your energies. I'm sure, were you weren't even flirtatious with him at all? Ever? Because I definitely feel like he picked up on energies here. There's something, if he didn't pick up on your energies, then it's just a happy coincidence that he happens to like you as well. But I think he pulled up energies. Is this who I think it is? My dear friend? It's so good to see you, Nadia! It's been so long, mon ami! Oh, ça va, Miss Nadia. I've been thinking about you, love. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's you, J-Moon. Duh, duh. Oh my god, how did I not put the two together? That's so funny. Thank you so much, J-Moon. Mon ami. Let's see. Let's add you here. Miss J Moon. Okay. Oh, that's a turnoff then. Right? Wouldn't that be such a turnoff? I prefer a man that likes me more than I like him. Interesting. Yeah, yeah. And I'm kind of the same way. I want to be adored, you know? See, that's why I didn't think he was into me. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, no, he's definitely into you. Um, he really keeps a cool exterior. You're right. He really keeps a very hard to. He's very hard. I'm sure he's extremely hard to read. He has a very hard to read demeanor about him. Um, but that's what I ultimately see and feel is an insecure ass dude who is very much drawn to you, thinks about you all the time. Cards are flying out of my hands. I hope you can get past this damn insecurity, you know? Yeah, yeah. I hope he can get past this and things can just grow and in an organic fashion and he doesn't have to feel insecure or anything because you have feelings for him, you know? It should be very simple. But it can be hard, yeah, for people who've got a very stony exterior, so to speak, you know? I get you, I get you. But I wouldn't lie, it does feel promising. It does feel good. The energy feels good. I like his energy. Yeah. I mean, low key, the older I get, the more I have that exterior too, and I've been told that I can be very almost difficult to approach because I can seem so, I mean, not on my channel, but like out in the real world, I've been told that. I think it's just a matter of self-perseverance and self-protection, you know, to have not a stone cold demeanor, but to not express everything that we feel all at once. That's very, you know, that can be dangerous, you know. So I think it's just being smart, being that way. But at one point, at a certain point, you know, as women, we can. It's very easy for us, I think, to turn that off especially once we develop feelings for someone. Whereas with men, I think it's much harder to turn that off once things get real. So that's my only concern with him. But I think he's pretty determined here. Thinks about you all the time. I can't lie about that. I felt that before I even turned the cards. So. Don't be nervous, girl. Nothing to be nervous about here. I like the energy a lot. Okay. Men have no problem pursuing the one they really want. That's true. Although I will say, I think, yeah, I've always said that if a man really wants to be with a woman, even the most timid man in the world, would move mountains, you know? I think he's determined to get past his insecurities and move that mountain, is what I'm saying. Because I think he wants to I think he wants to get with you, be with you. I don't think it's just a physical thing either. I think he wants to get to know you and have something solid because he's watching you like a hawk. That just tells me that it's you're right. While men, will move mountains, even the most timid man, this is a very, I know he keeps an exterior that's not timid, and I don't even want to call him timid, but low key, yeah, when it comes to the woman he wants, and he realizes that, he's like, damn, I've got to move, I've got to get past this. Yep, he's just watching and analyzing, making his, I think, plotting his moves here. But at the same time, he can't take forever. That Three of Wands reversed. It's like he's taking his. I don't want to say he's taking his time, but he kind of is. He if you want something, you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Otherwise the person will move on. I know you're not the type to wait around for him forever. And you shouldn't. So I truly hope that that's what his determination is here. So yeah, good stuff overall. I think it looks pretty promising. If I didn't feel like he had any like determination or like chutzpah or drive towards you, I would tell you. But those cards and the energy just felt very strong. But he's got to come around at the same time. It's on him. All is in his court. Thank you very, very much, Deb. I appreciate you as always, and I hope I brought you some clarity this evening to your situation, and I hope it gets better. At least if it's not just physical. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, is he wants to get to know you. It's beyond just the physical. He doesn't want just a physical thing with you. And if I sense that, I would tell you. I always, when I do see that, I always tell people, especially women. Gotta warn them, but I don't feel that way. You're very welcome, Deb. You are so welcome, love. And another happy 4th to you. I don't know where you are in the world, but I hope you get to see some fireworks tonight. All right, Miss Wendy. Wendy, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Yeah, no, that's a bit, to me, that's definitely something I would warn you about. That's, when I see that kind of stuff, like, if I see Hell of Wands, then I'm like, red flag there. Hey, Wendy, will I be starting a new job by the end of this month? What happened with the job that you interviewed for? Did you already interview for that? That was on the 3rd, wasn't it? Wasn't that yesterday? How did that go? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. No, it was on Tuesday, and you got the offer. Right on. Congratulations, Wendy. Woohoo! Congrats to you, girl. All right, let's see what the energy is. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a new job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a new job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a new job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a new job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a job by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Wendy be starting a job by the end of this month? They're doing a background check 10 years back into my past, so I'm worried. I don't remember exact dates and details of my freelance gigs back then. That's my problem, girl. I used to do copywriting, and I don't have any of my writing or anything. And they're doing a 10-year background check. Have you been a good girl? I hope you've been a good girl. We were all young once, though, and we all did things, you know. Is there, you don't have to tell me if there's something that you just said that you're worried. Okay. There's often things that they will overlook, like, I don't know if you got in trouble with, like, cannabis or something like that. I don't know what state you live in, but they'll ignore that. Um, you did social media work. Okay, okay. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Two of Cups reversed. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Right on, right on. Six of Cups reversed. The Lovers. All right. And the Devil. Very interesting. The Lovers and the Devil are essentially the same card. Only one is a precursor to the next. The Lovers is, if we look at it from a romantic perspective, for instance, I've never been in trouble with the law, just worried. Oh, if you've never been in trouble with the law, then don't be worried, honey. Don't be worried. Background check's just a background check, and they'll see that you've been a good girl, and that's all it is. I had a background check recently because I want to get my license with the city that I live in, my necromancer's license, so I can actually like read from my house, like people that like walk past. I live right by the beach, so we have like a lot of tourists and stuff. Anyway, they did a 10-year background check on me. Don't worry, my love. If you didn't do any DUIs or anything like that, like you're good. Even DUIs, I think they. If you haven't been in prison, that's all they want to see is you're not a violent person. I do see you finding a job. In short, Miss Wendy, Lovers, the devil, like I said, so talking about this in romantic sense, it's like the Lovers is a precursor to marriage. Talking about this in a career sense, this is like a starting with a business and then it being a solidified, very solid ball and chain job. And my answer, of course, is yes. Ace of Wands. That's the thumbs up card for me. Whenever I see the Ace of Wands as a brand new beginning, that is a yes for me. You currently have a job right now. Am I right? No, the devil shouldn't scare you. Don't let the devil scare you in this case. I'll even get my book. The devil, when it comes to career or marriage, is right on. It's a solid job that you're going to have for a while. I don't know if I don't know if that scares you or not. It's a serving job. I want to leave. I think that's this Two of Cups reversed. Because I was a little weird, like nervous when I turned the Two of Cups reversed because that's definitely ending a connection with someone or something. And that would be you leaving your job, starting something brand new. At first, it's going to be a little rocky with the Six of Cups reversed. I think starting any new job, you want a long-term job to grow at. That's exactly what this is going to be, long-term. That's what I was saying is like, I don't know, some people want a job and they want it to just be, kind of a short-term stepping stone type thing. This is not that. This is like Miss Wendy has a career, long-term, that she can develop and grow at. The devil, let me get my book, is very good when it comes to jobs. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Especially knowing your journey and what you wanted from a job. Let me read to you the upright meeting. Okay, this job is also going to pay you very well. I want to get mentorship and grow in a career. That's exactly what's going on. The Lovers is the precursor, the mentorship. The devil is the career. If we were to look at, like I said, if we were to look at this as a romantic endeavor, it would be like the Lovers is the engagement card, the devil is the marriage, is the lifelong marriage. Like this is going to be something that you're really going to grow and develop with. So yes, Miss Wendy, you are going to have a new job by the end of this month. And it's not just any old job. This is a career. This is something that you've been looking for a while, I feel, more than my previous job. So that's why I'm super anxious. You're anxious to get paid more. I can understand that because sometimes, more money, more problems, right? If you haven't been paid a certain amount, if this is the first time you're making like good ass money, there can be questions, I guess, about how to manage it. And that is part of the devil as well, is not succumbing to temptations when you have a lot of money, putting money away, being good with it, with your finances, and not overindulgent with them. I'm anxious that my background check will mess everything up. No, it won't. Wendy. No, it won't. There's nothing here about a background check screwing anything up. There's a lot on the line. I know. This is a big deal, Wendy. I understand. I just want to abate your fears about this background check. They like you. Dare I say they love you. They really want you on board. They want to have you grow within their company. Don't worry about this background check, my love. You've been, like I said, you've been a good girl. If so long as you haven't gotten in trouble, even minor trouble with the law, they would be forgiving for that. Unless this is a law, unless this is a legal position or something. But even then, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Like you said, you've never been in trouble. You're good. It's just they just need to do it. It's just protocol to make sure that you're not a violent offender, because that happens sometimes. But it's they do it for everybody. It's not just like, oh, let's pick her out and give her. No, it's just protocol, and you'll be just fine. Please keep me updated, love. Thank you. I think this is going to be great for you. I'm really excited for you. New chapter. That Ace of Wands is a new chapter. Whenever I see the Ace of Wands and people asking about moving or a new job or a new relationship, I'm like, yes, this is major. This is a major new beginning, because it's the first card in the Minor Arcana. This is a major journey. I'm really happy for you. All right, Miss J Moon, Nadia, thank you so much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. And if you are watching this channel and you are a buddy, please go ahead and click the like button. It really, really, really helps me out. Sometimes we forget to do it when we're watching, especially live streams, but definitely smash that like button. It really helps me out. Thank you. Okay, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards... Oh my god, my Tamagotchi is transforming, you guys! What are we gonna get? Sorry, Aw, man! It didn't transform into the cute one. I mean, he's kind of cute. Can y'all see my Tamagotchi? Probably not. Hey, Ryan, how are you? Is Project 2025 real? I have never heard of that. It sounds like a conspiracy theory to me. But my Tamagotchi just transformed, and he's not looking like what I wanted him to look like. Oh well. I don't even know if y'all can see. Can you see that? Oh no, there we go. See what he transformed into? He was supposed to transform into a little cat, but I guess I didn't take good enough care of him. Damn. Oh well. I'll have to look that up, Ryan. I've never heard of that. What are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards me since our, I guess, relationship ended over a month ago? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. And Nadia, what is your sign again? And what is RR's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Okay, both Capricorns. Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Angels, masters, and spirit guides, what are RR's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Nadia? Eight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords, the Tower reversed, that's that Capricorn energy, and Four of Swords reversed. Yeah. I'm gonna assume that you said, I guess, since our I guess relationship ended over a month ago, I'm gonna assume that he walked away from you. Correct me if I'm wrong. But your general energy towards this connection, we have the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're emotionally moving forward, moving away from him, as much as you don't want to. That's the thing about the Eight of Cups, is like it is walking away from someone or something, but it's tough. It's not fun. It's something that you would rather not have to do, but it's something that your intuition is telling you, like, this is probably for the best for me. His general energies, we have the Four of Swords reversed. He has definitely pulled away in a major way. He's doing his very best. I'm sorry, this is not easy news to impart, Nadia. He's doing his very best to not think about you. I don't know any other way of putting that. But when you do pop into his mind, as I'm sure you do, there's no way you couldn't if you guys had a relationship. I mean, I blocked him. But yeah, it hurt. Yeah, that's that Eight of Cups. Like, it didn't feel good, but I would say that it will feel better as time goes on. And we'll get to that in just a moment. But he's doing his best to not think about you. And this a lot of male Capricorns can be really difficult to pin down. You're Capricorn, you understand. I think it's easier for female Capricorns to allow themselves to be vulnerable and fall in love. But the Capricorn is the goat, as you know, and you climb and you plot up the mountain, and you're very good at that. You're very good at climbing up that mountain. And a lot of Capricorn men that I see, and I did a reading for a Capricorn man just earlier, or asking about a Capricorn man, and it was the Tower reversed, and I had to explain, there's this reticence I see with Capricorn men to allow themselves to be fully vulnerable and allow themselves to fall. So you fall when you fall in love. It's you can feel crazy. You can feel stupid. Love makes people very vulnerable. You have to be very vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable, and I see him just retracting all that. His thoughts towards the connection, we have this Ace of Pentacles reversed. I think he feels that things came to an end, but I feel like it's his own fault. In the sense that he did have feelings for you, but he pushes them away. He pushes them out to the side because he's afraid of the seriousness of a connection. His feelings, we have the Page of Swords. I know you blocked him. So there's no way that he can like look at your social media or anything, because we've got these swords, but they are conflicting. Like I said, you do pop up in his mind. He does think about you, but the moment that it happens, he thinks about something else. He tries to switch his energy somewhere else, or his focus somewhere else. I think this guy is extremely emotionally unavailable. In conclusion, I just see someone who's very emotionally unavailable and Furthermore, I would say this had nothing to do with you. And I think you absolutely did the right thing by blocking him and turning away, because you know what you want in a connection. And I wouldn't be surprised if you were forthright about that to him. Maybe you weren't, but I think he picked up on something. And he's very fearful of falling in love. Don't think that, and I don't know if you are thinking this, but he's not off gallivanting with another woman. He's not a happy guy. He's not a happy camper. I'll tell you that. His energies are very low vibrational energies. I feel like you're just so much more emotionally mature than he is, and it may have intimidated him and scared him, because it's something that he's not used to or has not engaged in before, or perhaps he did in the past and he got hurt so badly he's afraid of getting hurt again. That's also another factor with the Tower reversed, is a fear of getting hurt in a connection, even like an irrational fear. The Page of Swords is the little spy. The Page of Swords, that's why I mentioned, like, I know you blocked him, so I'm guessing he can't see your social media. But if he was able to see your social media, he probably would be looking through it. He's nosy. It was hard, but I'm like forcing myself to move on. Bingo. That's exactly what the Eight of Cups is all about, is forcing oneself to move on despite the fact that it feels tough. It's hard. I do congratulate you on doing that, because looking at his energies, it just doesn't, and feeling them, it doesn't feel right. You deserve better. But the Page of Swords, that's why I was saying, like, damn, if you do pop into his mind, Miss Nadia. Like, it wasn't just like he dated you and then bye, I'm never gonna think about her again. But that's what he's trying to do. Like, his mind is, like, you are on his mind, but the second you pop into his mind, he tries to think about something else. And that's where it's like, that it's just not fair, because he's not ready, and it's not your responsibility to wait for him to either heal or level up emotionally, mature like maturity wise, you know. I want to say maybe in the future I'm sure he will mature in the future. I just don't know how long it's going to take. And like I always tell people, you can't, it's not your responsibility to have to wait on somebody. I think he made the right move there. As hard as that is, just from reading those 5 cards, the energy didn't feel right. And your intuition told you that. Listen to that intuition. It's very valuable tool. Very valuable tool. You'll find your right man, Miss Nadia. I know you will. Someone who's ready to love and ready to fall in love. You'll find him. Well, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. It was good to see you. It's been a little while, and I hope you're doing really well. And definitely sounds like you've made the right choice for sure. It can be really tough, and it just speaks volumes of your emotional maturity. All right. Donations are open. If you feel called to make a donation, now would be the time. You would be next. Whoever makes a donation will be next. You're very welcome. Yes, things have been great. I just got back from a little vacation up in the mountains, and I'm like really relaxed and zen from that. So thank you. Jeranaru, Mr. Jeremiah, thank you so much for your donation. Did you have one question, or did you want multiple questions? question is, when is the Army going to start my med board process? Okay, one sec. Oops, wrong one. Okay, Jeremiah. One sec. Okay, so Jeremiah, the way that I can't give you a time, like you have to give me a time frame. Like, will the Army start my med board process in the next 3 months, the next month, the next 6 months? What time frame are you looking at? The next 2 months, you got it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process within the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process within the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process within the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process within the next 2 months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will the Army start Jeremiah's med board process in the next 2 months? Strength reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. 7 of Cups. The Magician reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. King of Pentacles. The Lovers reversed. And 9 of Cups. Interesting here. 8 of Swords reversed with the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And there's all these court cards here. Court cards are usually indicative of superiors within one's job. Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. Sorry, yeah, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, and King of Cups here. It's definitely a lengthy process that I see the Army is having a difficult time working through right now with the Strength reversed and the Magician reversed. They may not have even started the process yet, which is the problem. They will, and I do think that it's promising that it should go through within the next 2 months, the process, but it is It is a lengthy process, at least with its starting, with its beginnings. But I feel like they are going to work through that with this Eight of Swords reversed and this Four of Pentacles reversed. So I would say, here's what I'm feeling right now, Jeremiah, so far. I feel like they have not started anything. And that has put a delay in the actual process itself. Will I think it come to fruition in the next 2 months? Absolutely. I think that if it doesn't completely, if the process isn't completely finished within the next 2 months, I would say that there's a very large chance that it will be at least within the next 3 months or so. It should happen once they get going, started with it. It should come to a greater fruition. It's definitely in the hands of superiors right now with this Queen of Cups and King of Pentacles. And King of Cups right here. My goodness, all these court cards. But they have their own, there's also issues with their own processes of how to process this med board process, of how to, like, interpersonal issues within their workflow, making it, putting a delay on this. But ultimately, like, I feel like you should have had it, like, you should have it now, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's something that you should have already had. But I do see you getting it. Satisfaction, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups, things happening, things moving, things coming to fruition. So overall, that's the issue I'm seeing. I don't know if you're aware. Maybe they've told you that they've started it already, but I feel like they haven't even started the process. But like I said, once they do, the ball will definitely start rolling, and you should see the results that you want to see. And this should be completed by then. And like I said, if it's not completed entirely within the next 2 months, like July, August, by September 4th, I would say that it's going to happen at least within the next 3 months. It should happen soon. And it will get taken care of, is what I'm ultimately seeing. Okay. They haven't started it. Yeah. That's this Strength reverse, Magician reverse. But, and because, like, that's what I'm seeing at the beginning, is like there's difficulties, but I'm seeing that once they get this process going, you should be golden. You should be good. And it will happen. It will happen. Okay. So, good news. Good news, I would say, overall. Yeah. So that is what I see for you, Jeremiah. Thank you very, very much for your donation. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity to your situation. You're very welcome, love. Thank you. All right. Donations are open. I'll be on for another few minutes. Donations are open. Felicia, how are you doing, love? Happy 4th of July to you. Happy 4th of July. You know, I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, I was in France last year on the 4th of July, so there was no 4th of July. I'm going to go to the beach tonight and check out the fireworks. How are you, love? Did you do anything fun for the 4th? You're going to bed? You have to get a passport tomorrow, so it's an early night. Ooh, you're getting your passport. Are you planning on going somewhere? Sorry, I shouldn't ask questions. You're going to bed. You have a wonderful night, Miss Felicia. And I'm sure your photo on your passport is going to look amazing. Unless you've already taken the photo. I think you can take the photo at home now, which is really cool. All right, so I've been on for 2 hours now. I'm going to do a last call. Yeah, your son, he's traveling to Brazil. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I've never been to Brazil. Are you going to go with him? Or it's for him, the passport's for him. That's so cool. That's so exciting. Much love to you, Felicia. Much love to you. Oh, you're going with him. That is so cool. Oh, that's so exciting. I've heard Brazil is very, very cool. Very, very beautiful. Nice and warm. Last call for all donations tonight. Last call for all, any and all last questions you may have this evening. Can't believe my Tamagotchi transformed on the live stream. Last call for all donations. Last call for all donations. Last call. All right. With that, I'm going to call it a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your 4th of July, everybody. Good night. Bye.